This one, I'm going to show you how to do the dimensioning, and then we'll go ahead and go from there. The rest of these, you'll do your own dimensions as we go. Um, so I'll just show you this once. All right, so we'll go to Design, do Drawing from Design, choose our template, inch title block. If you don't have that one, then make sure you have ASME and make sure it's units in inches. That still works, but I prefer if we use the one that we have for class. It says everything automatically for us. Okay, so we'll go ahead and click the train in the bottom left quadrant. I'm going to make this a little larger and do 1 to 1. Click OK. Then we're going to do a projected view, go straight up, to the right, and down. We want to make sure, because you're getting credit for this, that you do a shaded version on the model view, and I'm going to change the scale on this one. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller so we have more room for the text. Do you see? And that's okay. Just click close like that. So that just shows you what it looks like, but where we get the measurements are here. Okay, so we're going to try and find first an auto dimension to see if there's anything there that clearly does what I want it to do to get as close as we can to the dimensions that we saw before. This one's pretty close. Chain dimensions look pretty good. Symmetric. Yeah, we just don't have enough. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one here. Yeah, I'm not happy with them. So we're not going to do an automated. We'll just go ahead and do it this way. Okay, so we definitely need, do the dimension tool. We need the width here. The width here. We need to know how far it is from here to here. And if I click on this edge, I can find out this part here. That was a helpful one, and this one here. When I'm done with that, I push enter. I do the same kind of thing going here to find out these guys. I click here to make this one like this. Okay. And then let's do another one that goes from here to there. And then we want to go extend this one to here. Okay. We need to get some dimensions going this way. So we're going to go from this to the circle here. This one goes to, yeah, we could do that. We need this dimension. And this dimension here. We need this one here. Oh, no, we don't. Um, we need this one here on how deep it is. Let's go ahead and go with a dimension going here, so we'll go to this one. I'm trying to get it so that circle hits. There we go. And now we use the, instead of doing a chain dimension, we're going to use a thing that's called a baseline. So we want to go to here and to here. Goodness, there it goes. And then to here. And I had to zoom in so I could see it a little bit better. I'll go ahead and escape it. We got to move this down some so that all of those things are on there. Oh, come on. There we go. Get this half down here. Get the 1 inch down here. There we go. We've got the width already, so now we need some things here. So one thing that I can do is do linear. That shows how big this is. We can go closer, click on this one to this one. There's our point 1. We can go from here to here. There's our point, oh, 0.38. So I don't have enough precision. So we need to come over here to do our dimensions here. We'll go to inches, change it to leading 0, and let's go point. There we go. That means we'll have to move this out just a little so we can see it. That's okay. Let's see. Let's go with this guy here. Show that it's 1 inch to the side. Should be 1 inch. Oh, I clicked on the wrong spot. Let's see here. There we go. Oh yeah, we need to do this one here. So we're gonna need to go from here to here. As we look at the document, oh yeah, we need to do this one here that goes the diameter of this guy. Okay, we've already got the dimensions on this one. We don't have the placement of this guy right here. Oh yeah, we do. It's right there, 1 inch from the front and from the back. That's perfect. Okay. We don't have how high. So really, we're just kind of going through and making sure all these are correct. Oh, we've got to get this guy. So let's get a radius on this one here. Let's go with how tall this guy is, like that. This one here. Okay, we just need the point 1. So from here to here. If it's not doing it, I'm going to force it with linear. Okay, now clicked on a weird spot, so I'll just kind of drag it down so we can see it. Okay, I think we have covered all of the dimensions. Okay, so all you have to do now is save it. So for this one, it's going to be the first one, trainBody. Notice that when I click on save, or no, when I do export, just make sure you notice where it saves it to. For mine, it's going on a Mac, so it's going to the desktop. Yours will be downloads, hopefully. If not, you can change it. If it's something really long, you can do that. Just click on save, and that's what you submit. Okay, so that is how you submit and prepare and submit your drawing. Now, when I grade it, I look here and I see your name on it, and I see the project, I see when it was done. So that's why you get to do your own work. There we go.